What's up, everybody? Welcome back to We Be Talking. It's been a while, and we are back on air, y'all. What's up? How y'all doing today? Okay.
We be talking, what's the word? Everything you never heard. We be talking, oh, talking to Mira, Kim, Chica, and Ave. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you don't miss a single video, because you know they be talking, period.
So, listen, we have an interesting topic. Y'all remember that lady that was on social media talking about she was going on a date and she was talking about the guy took her to Cheesecake Factory and she was in an uproar like, why would a guy take a woman that looked like her to Cheesecake Factory? Listen, so she was in an uproar talking about something. How could a man take somebody that looked like her to Cheesecake Factory? My thing is, I felt a little bit attacked because I love Cheesecake Factory, and I don't think there's anything wrong with Cheesecake Factory. What y'all think?
I love Cheesecake Factory.
Me too.
I don't know if it's the fat girl in me, but I'm not too picky where we're going to eat as long as it's not McDonald's or Burger King. Like,
I don't even care if it's McDonald's or Burger King.
I don't know.
You're
not taking me to no McDonald's now. If we,
I'd eat it. I mean, it ain't got to be the first date, but even if it is the first date, we probably just friends. We just getting to know each other. I'm cool, because I'm paying for my own food anyway. Probably, you know what I mean? Like,
no, pay for your own food.
That doesn't matter to me where we go eat. It don't
Now,
matter.
you gotta tell us where we're gonna have to agree on where we're gonna eat at, because you could dress for Cheesecake Factory, you could dress for Ruth Chris, and you could dress for McDonald's. So you got to know where I got it. We got.
I don't think it's necessary for me to know, because if he want to be spontaneous and surprise me, I'm down with that. I'm just saying.
To McDonald's though?
No. Listen, I'm talking about the story that she was talking about. He had stuff planned out. He had stuff planned out, and she kind of ruined it. You know what I mean? So in that case, you don't have to tell me where we're going. I'm gonna come dressed up anyway because it's our first date, whatever. And where we end up at, I'm gonna be appreciative of it, because for one, in that situation, I think it was understood that he was paying because he asked her out. And, it was like, let me take you out type thing. So it wasn't like,
But I think her issue was the place he took her. She felt like
it was the place.
Cheesecake Factory was just not good enough for her.
But this heifer was the one who messed it up, because he had planned a whole nother restaurant.
He did.
But she was super late, so they missed their reservation, which lets you know the restaurant that he was taking her to was probably a little bit higher than, or on a better scale than Cheesecake Factory.
Wow.
But I think he
when they missed their reservation, he took her to Cheesecake Factory instead, and this heifer gonna say, and they missed it because of her. And she gonna say,
was late.
You ain't taking me. Not nobody like me to Cheesecake Factory. Girl,
you know what? She didn't say all of that. She didn't put that out there, but the story came out.
No, she said.
She said that in the car, right?
Yeah, then she said she was late and she was
late. Yeah,
no, it was out there. She was late.
They also had another video after that when they sat and talked together. And they kind of, she was like, yeah, I can kind of see where, it was my fault for, being late or whatever. But I'm just this type of woman. I expect certain things. I think that was the problem. They didn't know each other well enough for her to have such high expectations as to, you gonna take me to Ruth Chris, you gonna take me to somewhere where you finna break the bank and I'm not paying a dime. Second of all, I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna do what I want to do, not and not have any regards to the time you spent to make the reservation to take you somewhere nice. So I think she was wrong on so many levels, and I probably would have told her just go ahead and stay here, because we already missed the reservations that I had planned. So I probably wouldn't have took her out in the first place.
And I blame her mama.
Why?
Blame her mama.
Why you blame her mama?
Because why are you raising blame all these people parents. These kids that was born after 19. All these kids that was born after 1982.
Oh my.
My point is, I think after 82, it just kept
Stop raising them.
deteriorating and deteriorating and deteriorating. And it
Oh
was
my
parents. Because look at, and I say that because none of these kids that nobody want to work. They don't want to do nothing. They don't want no responsibility. They ain't got no authority, no respect for authority. And then you gonna come on here and go, you don't want to. Your mama should have told you how to first off be on time for a date.
Very true.
By the way, I had did my own nail. Second off, yeah, if y'all want to know, hey, we be talking family. I did it. The third thing is like when you get that, especially if he made this reservation because she had no idea if he's the one taking you making reservation. I'm pretty sure he sounded like a pretty stand up guy that was gonna pay. Like, be on time, be respectful, and learn. Y'all ever heard of somebody give y'all something? Don't in front of their face say, "Ooh, I don't want this." Throw it away. You accept the gift, even if when you get home, you be like, "I ain't never using wearing it." I can't believe she gave me that trash. But when they give it to you, you be respectful because you'll never get anything else. And the next thing they probably give you will be something you really need or want. But if you be like, "I don't want it," in front of their face, it's the same concept. Like, be respectful to what he's giving you. Her mama ain't taught her that. Her mama taught her that the world revolves around her. And she'll, they passed it. Oh, they passed very good. Let me go get my baby another. I took it all the way to infant. That's what I got. Oh, this so good.
That's crazy.
Society make her think that she's entitled to certain things.
Oh, aggravating.
Yeah, she's very entitled.
Yeah,
she's very entitled.
Society. I think society makes her think she's entitled to.
And I think she messed that up. She messed it up because I don't know if he's willing to give her a second chance, but she just showed him her true color, and he probably don't want to deal with somebody like that.
They did an interview afterwards. He said he'd be willing to give her a second chance.
He's a what?
His mama messed him up.
No, it was very like hesitant with him, but he was saying because he didn't get to know her, he really wanted to get to know her. And he was like, I can understand that you like certain things or whatever, but he's like, I don't see anything wrong with Cheesecake Factory. And she was just like, well, that's just not what I'm used to. Some people are raised to, be bougie and snobby and stuff like that. So what do you do with those people? You know what I mean? Like, are they not in the trash?
I think you should have a conversation with somebody you going on a date with and tell them your expectation. If they with it, they with it. If they not, they not. But like acting like that, even if that's not something you're used to, I feel like the way she acted was very unbecoming of a woman of her stature. How she was trying to make it seem like she was, so something that she might not have been. You could have went in there, you could have sat down, and then if you had a problem with it, you could be like, okay, well, I'm not going out with this guy again, or but you didn't have to like put it on social media.
I'm about to say, what about
everybody was going to be rallying, but like you didn't have to do that. Maybe. And then you made yourself look dumb because a lot of people wasn't with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you thought everybody was going to be like, yeah, girl, but a lot of people wasn't really with you on that. They wasn't feeling that. So she didn't have to do all that.
Maybe she had got kicked out the Cheesecake Factory before. And she just not allowed back in. And she didn't know how to tell him that they're not going to let me come here and sit down and eat.
That's easy to say, though. I'm in the car. We ride up and I'm like, oh, well.
I got to fight now. You ain't
come up here. You know what I mean? That's easy. Rather than
come on now. Come on. But anyway, so how y'all feel about like you go on a date with somebody, or not just a date, just in a relationship period, and your partner is asking you to pay half the bills? Like say y'all live together and the guy wants you as the woman to pay half the bills. How y'all feel about that? Would y'all do 50-50 in a relationship, or do y'all feel like that's just...
Are we married? What do you mean, just like a regular relationship? I mean, are we
like
married?
A regular relationship. Y'all live together? Or,
I mean, we not married though. We just living together.
Living together, it don't matter. Even if you're married, would you do 50-50?
Oh, I'm married. I'm gonna be married. I ain't living with no man if I ain't married.
Or some
no.
people
Well,
do.
whatever, man. Whatever. When I was living with a man before I was married, right?
Well, that's on you.
Right.
I
Some
ain't never
people live
lived with
with a man
nobody
and
and
they
wasn't
ain't married.
married.
We know you.
I
Girl, I'm
always
about to
been
say
me.
something in this mic. I ain't gonna say nothing in this mic.
Somebody
Anyway,
might don't know how
but
to act.
I think if we're dating and we're not married, I think I'd go 50-50 because he's not obligated to take care of me. I'm not obligated to take care of him. I mean, we decide to shack up,
Okay.
that comes with a lot of risk.
Let me ask you this.
So I wouldn't be opposed to paying 50-50.
Let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
Is he obligated to smack that thing at nighttime?
He's not obligated to do that.
So,
But y'all live
so
together, I'm pretty sure.
what you're saying is if you're married, you're not paying half bills.
If I'm married, it depends on the circumstances. I would pay half. I don't mind carrying my weight because I feel like in today's society, we both go out and get money. Both go out, we both raise the kids. We both, go our separate jobs and come back in. I don't mind helping out. I don't mind paying half.
Yeah, I'm so sweet.
How do you feel about it, Ave? I want to know what Ave think about this.
I disagree.
What you disagree with?
No, I think that 50-50 is something that you doing if we all going out to eat. And we going Dutch. You pay your half, I pay my half.
You mean a couple? You mean?
Right. If you couple and y'all have established this, that, y'all paying for y'all stuff separately, then cool beans. But if we're living together and we've decided, and this is where my thing, because let me give a little backstory. Along with the 50-50 conversation, it's always tied to a woman submitting. Okay. 50-50 is always tied to, these women don't know how to submit. Okay. First of all, if I got to pay half of anything, my submission is in the half that I have to pay, which means it's not given to you freely. Because if you want me to sit here and submit to you, then you need to submit 100% of taking care of what you need to take care of. That way I would be in a position to be able to do so. But if I got to go 50-50, what am I submitting to? This ain't teamwork. This ain't a group project.
I mean, well, it is if you're in a relationship. It's teamwork.
Ma'am, this is not a group project. A group project is separate from relationship. A group project is you do the drawing, you do the coloring, you do
No, I say it's teamwork.
No. Not a group project, but it is teamwork though.
It really is. If you're in a relationship,
it's a partnership. Teamwork. Go ahead. When I think teamwork,
okay,
right? Mm-hmm. What that means is I got this, me and you working together to move this couch. Okay. We're working as a team to move the couch. Mm-hmm. If I don't show up, the couch ain't getting moved. Mm-hmm. A partnership to me means that we both have equal in what's the word I'm looking for? Investments into getting this couch to move. Teamwork means you may be helping me move the couch and it may not even be your couch.
So what you're saying is you have to put in financially equally the same amount in a relationship.
In a partnership. That's what she's saying, right?
In a partnership.
That's what you're saying. That's what a partnership is. Financially, you're investing the same.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out how to word it correctly because it's in my brain the right way, but it's just not coming out. Y'all, we doing this fasting thing, and sometimes the word just ain't coming. It ain't coming. It's in my heart, but it's not coming. Basically, you understand what I'm saying to the extreme. I just don't agree with 50-50 if
I know what you're saying as far as like some men think that if if you want them to pay all the bills or whatever, you have to submit to them and in some kind of way, which to me, submission is not necessarily something bad. You know what I'm saying? Like in a marriage, submission to me is not necessarily something bad. I don't see it the way some people see submission. Now we want to define what submission is. You know what I'm saying? Because some people think that submission is okay. You do what I tell you to do, and you dress how I tell you to dress, and you go when I tell you to go. That's not submission.
No, that's not. That's control.
That's control. You know what I'm saying? So my thing, I don't have a problem with doing 50-50 because anything could happen in a relationship, in a marriage, and then you'll have to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to keep your family afloat, something happens to the breadwinner, and then you have to become the breadwinner.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
You have life
So
insurance policies as well.
And sometimes you're gonna have to do 100-0 because they're not able to do it. But that's what marriage is about. It's about giving and taking. You know what I'm saying? Like you it's not just, oh, you take care of me, you pay all the bills, and I mean, if you could do it, if that's what you want, that there's nothing wrong with that. If the man says, hey, I want you to stay at home and take care of the kids in the house or whatever, and I bring the money in, I bring home the bacon, nothing wrong with that at all. Listen.
Right.
If you out there and you want to bring the bacon,
she waiting.
Woo! I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, I don't have a problem with going back. I know.
Especially if it's somebody that you can support, especially if it's somebody that treats you right, take care of what they're supposed to take care of. They work hard. I don't want to sit on the money that I make and say, you're going to pay for everything. You know what I mean? You're going to do everything. And then, God forbid, like you said, something happens and now I'm in charge of taking care of everything. Would I step up and take care of everything? No, because I'm used to him taking care of me. I'm used to, you know what I mean? I don't want to ever put myself in a position where I can't help. And if I get in the mindset of I'm staying home every day or I'm being taken care of by somebody else, I won't know how to take care of myself. God forbid something happen. You lose a spouse. They pass away. What do you do then? You got to take care of the house.
Outside of that insurance.
Outside of
that, they got one. That too. And you gonna and I'm gonna be taking. No, but I honestly think, like real talk, I think it just depends on the dynamic in the relationship.
Yeah,
communication, dynamic. Yeah. Like everybody was saying, like you got to be realistic. If you love your spouse, whether male or female, first off, if you know you're struggling, you just ain't gonna want to sit at home and not bring home something. You don't want to bring something to relieve that man or woman or whoever's doing whatever. You want to be that person to help. Second off, my husband, this bring me back. My husband just asked me the other night. He said, babe, do I give you 100% in this relationship? And I looked at him and I said, I don't want you to give me 100%. That's unrealistic of me. And I say that because that's unrealistic of me to expect 100% from you, because I will give you 100%. And I know I have days where I'm not 100%. So there are days when I'm 20% and he's 80, but we make that 100% or vice versa. So it's unrealistic because God forbid nothing will happen in Jesus' name, but God forbid if he gets sick, he cannot then give me 100%. So how would I look at him and be like, oh, you got a terminal illness and I need 100% with your cancer. Get up.
You ain't doing what you doing. No, you got to take care of me. Yeah.
So my thing was when he was asking me that about 100%, and he was like, that kind of took some pressure off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because, we just had a little deep conversation every time. And let me tell you something, Daniel, if you watch the show, we can have deep conversations on the weekends. We can have deep conversations like early in the day. Please don't come in the room at 8:00 and I gotta get up at 4 a.m. and say, hey, you sleep, I need to talk. I don't want to talk at 4. You can leave this on his to Mary. He need to see it. I ain't tell him. So I was asleep. But
okay. Listen, don't get me in trouble now.
He'll be all right. Let's talk about this but my whole point with that little bit was why. So with that being said, if I gotta pay for the meal or if we gotta go 50-50, then let's do it. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Well, and another thing too, in a marriage, in a
look at Ave's face.
In the believer's house, I'm just saying. Usually, we're taught that everything belongs to one anyway. It's not like everything that comes into the house, it belongs to one. It belongs to us as a one. So we shouldn't even look at it like you shouldn't look at it as if 50-50 or either somebody taking care of somebody else, because all of the work is coming in and the money is being spent supposedly as a unit.
Now, and the money is one, but my money is I would just talk to the mayor about it. And here's the thing: we have a joint account where the bills come out, and then I got my own little account on the side because let's do it. Like if I
don't think there's anything wrong with that.
What's wrong with that?
Every woman, every wise woman,
and he got
has
one
a
too.
little nest egg. I don't think anything wrong with that.
Yeah, it's definitely the dynamic, I think, of the household.
They got $100,000 stashed up somewhere.
All I know is my granny has said you always have something for a rainy day. Grandma. You hear me? That's all I'm saying.
My grandma said the same thing.
So you can do, if you want to do 50-50, then absolutely. But your other 50, you better be putting up to make sure that you got something in case everything falls apart.
For a rainy day.
You just never
know.
You
ain't gonna catch me out in the monsoon without a raincoat. No, ma'am.
Right.
Well, that goes back to if your spouse, God forbid, gets sick, you're able to help him.
Well, we got life insurance for that covers like him being sick.
No.
I'm saying not. Oh my God, y'all! I ain't talking about killing nobody off needing the life.
It's not for death though. That's
I'm saying you down
realize.
for a couple of months, and I need you to pick up the slack, babe. You know what I mean?
There's life insurance for that.
That's why I said life insurance.
It's one
life insurance is not for you dying. Life insurance is to be used when you are living. So that's why I said ensure that you have life insurance to where if you find yourself in a situation like that, you can take out money from your policy to be able to use to keep your family and whatnot.
But the wife don't need to step up and put her little 2 cents in.
She taking care of the husband. In terminal. One more. What time he say? What more do you want from me?
Oh my God.
She's taking care of the man and insurance. And she got, I mean, what else can she do? Now, if they don't have a policy, don't get me wrong. I am not in nowhere saying because marriage is completely different from dating.
So yes to the 50-50, no 50. We're split down the middle 50-50 or
I'm cool with 50-50. I'll do it, you know.
But
I guess that's a dating thing, but that
everybody eating good. 50-50 sure.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, if I feel like for a woman that stays home and take care of the kids, that's 100% right there. That's not no.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
If she's not working, I ain't saying.
If she's not working, then okay, then I expect you to pay all the bills because I'm not working. I'm at home. I'm taking care of the home. I'm cooking the food. I'm taking care of the kids. And then I expect you to pay the bills. You know what I'm saying?
As high as daycare. He better have.
Okay, come on now.
Daycare so freaking high. I done saved him an arm, leg, and a bodysuit to pay the bills.
I don't agree with entitled. Women and men, because some men are entitled too, but women more so because we already have a bad, we have a setback of being Black women, and nothing else to no other women. But I'm saying we already have a stigma about being feisty and argumentative and
gold digging
on top of that you're entitled. On top of that, I get it. We've been held down for so long.
I have a question though. What about our base screens keep moving? I have a question. What about the guys who take you out on a date, like on a nice date, but they expect for you to sleep with them at the end of the date because they spent all this money? That's about that?
I would go 50-50 because you're not entitled to these.
Because my thing is, you have the nerve to think that your food, the flowers, the food, or whatever, is equivalent to my cootie cat.
Yeah.
That's how much my cootie cat worth.
So long.
Dinner?
My cootie cat worth a dinner.
Dinner? A date?
$200 at the most.
The nerve.
Depending on where we're going.
The nerve.
Prices. No.
I mean, 200 at the most, depending on where we're going. And that's what I'm worth. Wow.
No, I think it's very childish of them to expect someone to sleep with them on the first day. But I don't think it's right for a woman to demand that the man pay everything on the first date as well.
I agree.
Right, especially if she don't plan on giving up that amount.
I agree.
Right.
I agree. And that's where the double standard come in. Like, you don't want to sleep with him on the first date, but you want him to pay for everything.
Right.
And that's what he's expecting. That's why I feel like y'all should have a conversation. I feel like talking about this stuff could like eliminate a lot of the questions.
Yeah, absolutely. From the beginning.
from the beginning. We ain't gotta go
but
this.
you know,
we ain't gotta wonder and guess.
But you know, there's some men you can have a conversation with them and be very clear that listen, we're gonna go X, Y, and Z. We're gonna cross this dot. We're gonna jump over this bridge, and then you're gonna drive me back home. And they still say, okay, well, let's cross this bridge, and I'm gonna go.
They're still gonna try.
Street, and let's go here. And then they're still gonna try to get in your underwear, even after a clear conversation. What do you do with that? Like,
that just ain't somebody you need to be with.
Yeah. You go on that date and
so you just don't go cut them off?
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely. You cut them right off.
What if you don't give them another opportunity to say, hey, you messed up, but let's try and do this again. And listen, you don't get no coochie.
That's a red flag. That's a red flag. And that's
I think it's something that you need to sign of immaturity. Maybe he's not ready. Maybe he's not mature enough to understand what the woman is saying. Like, she don't want to sleep with you, especially not on the first date or second date, you know, for that matter. Get to know the person. Get to know who they really are before, you know, you try to push that line again.
But I don't think that's a thing anymore. I think it is so popular to just give it up early nowadays. Like, let's do it. And so the men are expecting that, because I've heard so many women say, if I do it on the first date, that's my business. Which you're correct. It is your business, you know. But don't get mad 6 months down the line, 3 months down the line, he ain't taking you serious no more. And you demanding X, Y, and Z from him, but you never demanded it from the beginning. I mean, where's the standard? That was never a standard. You was always down here when he met you. He just knew you were.
Oh, Lord.
Easy like Sunday morning. Y'all done gave me a microphone.
Oh, Lord.
I just wanted to say that this show has been sponsored by Royal Air, where you can get all of your vacation needs along
Look at you, Ave.
with beautiful glosses. Royal Air. And We Be Talking has a code for you. You put in WPT and you can get 5% off your first order.
Come on, girl. Yes.
Okay. Listen, Kim finna get with you after the show.
Hey, Kim, you better get him 5% out there first order.
I got him. Come on with it.
I know. Get with you after the show. But listen, listen, y'all, this was good. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you go ahead and you like, you comment, you subscribe. Make sure you share. Okay, go ahead and listen to the other shows. Y'all, I don't know if y'all do this, but I go back and I listen and I be laughing my behind off of these other shows that we have put out there. They are so good. Go ahead and check them out on YouTube. Check us out on all of our social media platforms. Follow us, y'all. Okay. We love y'all. We miss y'all. I mean, I love y'all. Oh my God.
We miss y'all. We gonna update y'all some things that change.
Yeah.
But you know, hey, we back. We resilient.
We back.
I had my cousin asked for I ain't seen y'all in a while. I said, you'll see us.
My aunt.
Yeah. So my family must don't watch those niggas ain't there. One of them asked me to pay. Tamara, aunt, your family, Kim. Ain't nobody in my family said nothing. I see.
Don't do them like that. Don't do them like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. We love y'all. Tune in next time. Bye.
Love you guys.
Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you don't miss a single video, because you know they be talking. Period.